imagine this not being a fun game to watch. It's the Saints going up against the Rams. With that, it's time to hook up with our commentators in the booth as we turn it over to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Thank you very much, Larry. EA Sports coverage of the NFL. The National Football League is here and on the air. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the New Orleans Saints and the Los Angeles Rams. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at this Rams team as they interplay. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Saints, they come in at an early crossroads here, facing a tough opponent on the road where a loss would make them 0-3.
And when you start that way, doubts really start to creep into a locker room, and guys start to battle each other instead of worrying about winning games.
The former second-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. And not much, maybe a yard up to the 29. And the Buffet boys, the O-line. Hopefully they're ready today.
Listen, you got to feed them first. But if you do, you usually get a great product out on the field. And when they play well, the quarterback can't wait to feed them afterwards.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And the Rams got it. They bring him down. A week ago, they dominated in the trenches. They got in the backfield for 5 sacks, setting the tone there, one of the opening drive.
And it sets the tone for the opposing team, doesn't it? Remember when you were a kid, you went to the theater and saw that horror movie that stuck with you for a while? You were a little...
Under pressure again, and down he goes again. So a first-quarter sack, and remember, keep in mind, he had 2 sacks in last week's game.
And it's always intriguing to me to watch these great pass rushers because some of them, they need their teammates to scheme for them. Maybe occupy people, make it a one-on-one matchup. Other guys, they just defeat everything in front of them. To get 2 sacks in a game, it's a little bit of both for you.
This is taken at the 18. Officially, that'll be a 63-yard punt. Well done. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31. In a word, I would say productive, finding the end zone 3 different times.
Is it possible that you're really underselling it? 3 touchdowns, just going to call him productive?
Right. What do you want?
This guy had a nose for the end zone.
He was good.
Had a snootful, didn't he? How about that? Big-time game.
And he'll be tackled at about the 35. And give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be 3rd and about the length of the football. And the defense searches for one more stop here after the run on 2nd down. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Officially a gain of just a yard there, but they do convert on 3rd and inches.
I know the game's changed. A lot of people would say it's evolved. Look, I'm a little bit Neanderthal, okay? I love this. No exotic formations, no misdirection. Just line up and run the darn ball, pick up the first down. I love it.
Yeah, 3rd and short, that's what you're supposed to do. Like you said, old school, smash mouth football. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue.
There are so many things to watch for when you play defense. And reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? And it sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him. They go play action here on first down. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on.
Pass interference. Defense.
Trying to defend the out route there, got the PI call.
And you know what's difficult about that one is sometimes you want to make the undercut move and go for the football, and other times just want to hang on the upfield shoulder and make the tackle. I think he got caught in between and created a foul.
And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. So we've got a 2nd and 5. They'll run it now out of the gun. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs. This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead him to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week. And right now, we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd.
So the myth has been shattered. Every cornerback in the league is not just a cover corner. Some of them will stick their nose in there and make plays exactly as we just saw there. A big loss suffered by the offense after that nice tackle.
And he'll get this down only to the 18. Just a yard on the gain there, and that leaves him with 14 yards still to go on 3rd down.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action.
Back live now to begin the 2nd quarter with Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin. It's the Rams with a football to get us going. They're in the midst of a nice drive, but facing a 3rd and long here. Back to throw here. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. Give him 3 on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
And we were scoreless up until this point in the 2nd quarter. Now we finally have a little action.
Let's see where this action takes us. First quarter, no points at all. Now we got our first score of the game. Well, does that signal that we're going to get more as we go along, or will it revert back to what we saw in the beginning of the game?
And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And a 3 and out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out with a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive?
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
They'll drop the throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 19, and he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown.
Did I just see what I thought I saw? Did I just see what I thought? That had to be. Come on, say it for me. Say it for me. Who picked up that pass?
The free safety.
Oh, you got to have those great skills back there. Eyes, anticipation, great hands. And, of course, how about the fluid moves afterwards to take it all the way to the house?
Sounds like you're watching your old game film up here in your head.
Yeah, that's the dream I had of being that player. I just never was.
That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. It's been an awfully slow start for them. This is their 3rd possession. They don't have a first down yet.
So that means they have to change up what they're doing, and for some teams, it's a change in tempo, usually moving it to more up-tempo type of an offense, just to try and change their fortunes right now. What they've been doing so far isn't working. maybe they'll do that.
No gain on the play there, second down.
No gain on that run, and while the team is down, there's still time to come back and win the football game. If I'm the offensive coordinator, though, I got to think about moving at a faster pace and maybe opening things up a little bit and throwing it a little bit more.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22.
With the struggles we're seeing up front for the offense today, they've got to think about changing up their play calling. Some screens, some draws, some quick-hitting plays in order to try and supplement the run game. You don't totally abandon it, but you try and give it a little bit of help.
And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up fourth down.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. Taken in at the 22. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And possession will switch hands, first and 10. And the Rams getting set to go now. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns. Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. He's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. I'm no offensive mastermind, but of all the guys on the field to block, you might want to stop him.
Look, I've got a very simple rule. An unblocked defender is usually your best defender, and he ended up making the play there.
2 minutes remain here in the first half. We're back to the City of Angels after this timeout. Coming up at halftime, remember, we'll get you out to Larry Ridley in Orlando for highlights and analysis of this first half. That is, of course, unless you decide to skip him.
And for the record, we do not encourage that.
And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. Give him 6 there, but now it's third.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
They'll set up a throw. It's caught. Shepard. And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. Back to throw now on first down. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
My high school coach, John Ford, used to say all the time, if you're in a bad situation, laddie, don't compound it with a bad decision as well. And I think that's what we just saw there. Harassed in the pocket, and he throws into double coverage anyway.
He called you laddie?
He called me laddie, and that was the nicest thing he called me.
An update now from Oakland. It's the Lions that have grabbed the early lead. I have a feeling that one's going to stay tight throughout. We'll continue to monitor. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. So we come upon halftime here in Southern California with the Rams on top, as we will send you eastward to Orlando and Larry. And we will skip the highlight show this week, get right back to this Week 3 matchup. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line.
Can you hear me, D? Yeah, it was good.
And the Rams now coming out on the field. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive.
Same lineup I'm trying to.
Especially a touchdown, it's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call.
Yeah, I just talked to him. He just asked was he ready.
I
just talked to him about 15.
Really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, I think you can take the spirit away from the other team. Their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still third
I think
quarter.
KD ain't got his account back.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
I ain't got to add it to the NPBA chance yet, bro. I'm trying to see the whole up is on that.
That's a big pickup for a first down, because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Cuz told me that
they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection.
Cuz he told me to post like the roster to the forum, right? So, you know, I posted the roster to the forum or whatever. But he ain't sent me the link to the chat and shit yet.
Now a handoff as they run left side. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Third quarter, and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
6 yards here to go for the offense on second down.
Big fact.
The play clock's running down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys,
RCGZ BP out the game.
There wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
Flush to his right. He can run for it, and he will.
I think Black. I don't know if Black on this point forward no more though. If he is on this point forward, then we just gonna have to let D take ball up the court. You feel me? Like whichever one of them get the ball. 9 times 10, that's what they gonna do. They probably gonna give it to one of them other niggas to bring it up, and then you know what I'm saying. Then put it back in BP hands, and BP got like you on him or some shit. You know what I mean? He had one. I don't know if that's what he's running on, but yeah, he got a pure point forward.
At the line of scrimmage. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play. Holding them to no gain.
Time running out here on the play clock. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw.
He better not be on that motherfucking Wi-Fi again. Shit, that hot spot, motherfucker.
Well, they haven't had a whole lot of success in the passing game.
Sorry, it's good, little bro.
Second half, he's thinking, I guess maybe just take a shot deep.
I think you're right. Almost looking for a bailout, isn't he? Can my receiver go up and make a big play for me? Can I create a penalty downfield, maybe pick up an interference call and get that yardage downfield? Anything trying to get going again, but you're right. He definitely took a shot.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 20. A big play there on the catch and run. And they're able to pick up the conversion here on 4th down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands.
And he's going to take this one.
On my Twitch or my Twitter? My Twitch is perp_the_savage. DASAVAGE.
Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit. Get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation. But I do know that all 32 teams have an...
I'm sure pick an invite real quick. Shit, man, them niggas got smacked, bruh. Oh my world. I told that nigga Pinky he need to go ahead and... You seen it, bro? Good God. Them niggas got drilled. Nigga, I said 15 turnovers? I think it's... was that an MPBA game, D-Hawk?
This was a big score to start the second half.
Bro, it was about Invincible and them, bro. I was like, good God, nigga. Ooh, wee, nigga. Kobe 2-4. Yeah, Kobe got a ratchet, though. Kobe, I ain't gonna hold. Kobe got a little ratchet now.
32-yard line. Scoreboard, third quarter from Oakland. You saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there.
That's the biggest seller on 2K. Call me. With FT, right. What up, bro? You ready to get this motherfucking WR game?
17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. It's a first
we beat these niggas, bro. We got lethal, bro. And from that screenshot I seen, nigga, oh my God, that nigga by any means mo went the dumb way. Both games.
I was just gonna say maybe that gives him a little juice because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away.
Sharp.
Open. That's a good start for him.
They'll set up to throw. Nowhere to escape.
D Hart, I mean not Hart, but D Red. Hey, that nigga was hitting some crazy shit yesterday, man. On the motherfucking lock, like he was in some surreal shit, nigga. Like, but dang, that's right, that nigga.
A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4.
Yeah, but that nigga wasn't. He ain't no motherfucking career like that nigga ain't know where he was going. He was bullshit.
That play brought back memories. Watching them.
It made a difference, right? I got you.
All the way to the sideline area, but not letting him get out of bounds.
Like
that picket fence.
The same foul we have for
got him for a loss as well here.
What's the name now?
The fourth quarter, plays like that.
Yeah, took a little more time off.
1 through 5 now.
That way, didn't they?
10 yards on the pickup there, and the Saints are going to get a first down.
Shit, we can low key. We can start cracking MPBA tonight too. D Red and Surge. We can start cracking MPBA tonight because the roster in and we should have 5 after this WR game. No. D Red play. I said, we got Surge. Me, you, Surge. Good job. Me, you, Surge. Nike. That's what I'm saying. Come over here, nigga. What's up? I put you on roster.
And there they got him the ball. Just get it to him. Let him do the rest.
You know, he probably said that to his quarterback as he broke the huddle. I like the play call.
Who,
just get it to me. I'll take care of the rest of it.
Helping out his rack, right? RAC.
Run after catch, and he loves that.
Oh, okay. I need some of that.
That time a 6-play drive, and it all culminates in a Saints touchdown.
What it is, D-Red, double vision?
This fielded at the 2.
Yeah.
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. Here's a Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that
yeah, I cooked that flex shit. That flex actually hold motherfucking circle in the paint, like literally, nigga. On the pure glass. Yeah.
Maybe you mix it up a little bit.
Cook they shit.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out.
We ain't stretching no flow.
Games, and at the start of the fourth quarter, we see both teams hold up the four fingers. Fourth quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the four fingers for 4-minute offense. And this offensive line has really hunkered down and established themselves.
Now, this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders. We'll lead the way.
No doubt about it. And let me tell you, if you're a running back,
like what's good,
all you
bro.
want to do is get behind those big fellas, have a little vision.
Telling you, cuz.
And a solid way to do that on the first play of the drive there. They'll need to get the play off quickly. And to give this time to the tailback.
How y'all let that happen, cuz? Like, what's going on, man?
With a fourth down.
That was a terrific job by the defense stopping them on third and short. But sometimes you get some visual cues from the offense.
I ain't watching, bro. I was at work.
You might see the offensive
I watched that whole ass Drizzy today, though. What's happening?
Trying to wedge a hole in the middle. They didn't get it done on that play.
And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 5 on the play. And on fourth down, they're able to convert and move the sticks. Play clock winding down.
I mean, yeah, but it's gonna.
And he'll give it here to his running back. Time for a break.
Oh yeah, I gotta put you on the island, bro. We pure shooters, bro. Yeah.
So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. Now a handoff here to his running back. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. The Rams on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is third down and 12. And his first carry, he loses the football. And this is picked up by the Saints. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
Well, that's one of
those just coming down there, fighting that baby behind the screen.
I know you're mad, coach, but look, we've still got this locked down, but that's not necessarily true, is it?
Well, their hopes are slim, but you just hate to give them any hope. You could have sealed it right there.
Yeah, could have finished them off and taken away all hope, as we like to say.
Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Cummings. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of down. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Clock running, about to hit 90 seconds to go in the game.
Oh, Dev quit, bro.
And the pressure gets to him again. Something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. The play action fake. They'll look to
ain't no motherfucking whooping on 23s, cuz. Nigga give up 23s to roll with.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a first down. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And it's becoming increasingly clear now that the Rams are going to win this football
that's
game.
Tough, nigga, though. 60, though. We just ain't no speed by like you ain't just say 60, though, my nigga. Hey, my nigga. Good God. What was that nigga doing? Was he paint cheesing your ass or something? Good.
We take a break.
Yeah, but nigga, I'm finna file out that game for that 60 count.
And he'll give it here to his running back.
Got him, right. That's what matters, though. Big fat. Oh, I'm with you right now.
It'll be back at the 36. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be second and 11. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
Why? I ain't even gonna hold though, just, you know what I'm saying? Like, I still do it a lot, but like, just from instinct of playing real basketball, bro, it's like, it's a second instinct to help, you know what I'm saying? You don't let your brothers die, bro.
And this will likely be the last play and wrap things up. And Charles, I think when the schedule comes out,
yeah, but